family, Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. Another album review, another Frontiers release. August the 6th, Circus of Rock, come one, come all. So thank you first of all. I tried to say thank you to Frontiers for sending me these releases early to review. So thank you very much for that. Now, this is a great album. Let's talk about the production first. This is a great production. The mix is brilliant. I've noticed there are a lot of these releases that are coming out in August. The production is a lot better than it has been on many new releases that we hear lately. It's not got that standard mechanical sound. This has got a real live band feel. Now, I don't think it is like that. It's not recorded like that. This has got many musicians throughout, which I'll tell you about as we go on. So this is an album that's created by the drummer Mirka Rantanen. I think I'm pronouncing that right, from King Company. Now, he has got these musicians together. He has written this album and it's fucking great. It is absolutely superb. This is heavy melodic rock. Just right up my street, these songs. This is one of the strongest releases coming out in August, for sure. I wasn't really sure. Sometimes I'm not sure about these sort of things that involve multiple vocalists. It's a hit and a miss for me sometimes, but I think he's done a brilliant job, this guy. So, amazing guitar work throughout. And there's lots of musicians doing that as well. It's heavy riffing throughout this, without a doubt. The drum sound, and I've already mentioned the mix on this album. It's got a great mix, but the drum sound is great, and so it should be, because it's the drummer's album, solo album, if you like. Now, this really works. I will run you through every track. And there's a couple of tracks that maybe I didn't get along with only because of the style of the song. But there's something for everyone. And what you get is a 57-minute album. So there might be a couple of tracks that I, didn't get along with only because of the style of the song, but I can appreciate it, and I know there'd be people out there that will love it. But there's enough on this album for me to absolutely love. I really recommend this album. Let's go through the songs, and I will tell you about the vocalists as we go through. So this first song is called The Beat. Now, the vocalist is Riku. Oh God, there's going to be loads of ones that I can't pronounce, by the way, so you have to bear with me. Riku Turunen. Don't know, he hasn't got a band that he plays with, but he has a sort of that European power metal feel to his vocals. And this is, it really suits his vocals, actually, this song. It has that power metal feel to it. Fast, heavy riffing, amazing guitar work on this, loads of energy within the song, and it's the perfect opener. Next up is Desperate Cry. Now, we said our love would never die. Now I've reacted to this. I love this song. It's got Johnny Gioli from Hardline. Great melodic hard rock. Has a slight Jolene Turner rainbow feel to it. An amazing song. One of the strongest on the album. I love it. Next up is Sheriff of Ghost Town. Now this is Marco Hitali. He's ex-Nightwish. Got a great metal vocal. I'm not sure because I thought Nightwish had a female vocalist. I don't know if he did like vocalist with the female vocalist. I'm not sure. He really reminds me of Jean Londe. He's got that power in his voice. Great metal track, this one, with a power metal chorus. Real heavy riffing on offer here throughout the verses. Best part of the song for me is the verses, but I love the whole song, but the verses are real heavy and driving. Brilliant. Next up is Never, one of my favourite songs on this album. Vocalist is Kimmo Blom from Leverage. This is a great AOR vocal this guy's got. He's got a smooth voice. This is going back to that melodic hard rock AOR sound. Very catchy 80s inspired song. Keys very tastefully used throughout. One of my favourite songs, this is Never. In Times of Despair is next. This features a female vocalist called Elise Reed. I think I'm pronouncing it right, from a band called Amaranth. This has that symphonic feel, so not really my kind of thing, really. And it suits the female vocals, obviously. Nice, heavy riffing throughout, but just not my sort of thing. Sort of a fast song, symphonic, so not really my sort of thing, really. But I can understand that people will love that. And female vocalists these days are very, very popular. Next up is Crossroads. The Thunderstone singer, Pasi Rantanen. Great metal vocal, heavy riffing, bluesy sort of beat to this one. It's good for what it is, but like symphonic music, blues, as people know watching this channel, ain't really my thing. So it's got that feel to it, but I think people will love it. It's got a real heavy blues sound. So I think people will love that song. Next up is possibly the best song on the album for me, Caught in the Middle. This is a 9.5 sort of score out of 10. Amazing. Danny Vaughan from Thai Keto. Nice smooth vocal, great riffing kicking off, brilliant chugging riff over the vocals. This is very cool 80s inspired song, very catchy melodic heavy rock. Can't go wrong with Caught in the Middle. It's an amazing song. And the next song, not an amazing title, one of the weirdest titles of a song I've heard for a long time, but an amazing song though. Sort of forget about the title. It's called Plywood Covered Windows and Crappy Shoes. A bit strange, but straight away that title makes you think, oh, well, what's that all going to be about? But it's an amazing song. The vocals from a guy called Antti Ralio. Starts off with a very cool AOR feel, and then a classic metal riff, John Sykes-esque going through it on the verses, but stays with that melodic heavy rock vibe. Oh, it's an amazing song. Despite the dreadful title, it's an amazing song. Next up is Edge of Love. This has Rick Outzey of Masterplan. He's got more of a gruffy sort of voice. A really nice hard rock groove to this. Some nice keyboard touches and a very catchy chorus. Great song that. Set Me Free is next. This features Jarkko Ahola. He's got sort of a almost AOR vocal, a bit like Toby Hitchcock, where when he sings, he's very, you can hear every single little bit of, nuance in his voice. This is a faster power metal type song. This is the problem I had with this song. I didn't think his vocal matched the style of the song, where it's a fast sort of power metal type song. I think he would have been better in a more AOR melodic rock sort of song, but that's just my opinion. It's still a good song as it is. And we finish off with Ever After. The vocals are by Tommy Samela. He's got a very smooth vocal delivery. Sort of, this is into the AOR melodic rock territory, something that the singer before probably would have suited this song. Nice catchy song with some poppy sort of elements, but remember, it's still in that heavy rock sort of thing. With the songwriting, the vocal delivery are great, absolutely great. No Reason is next. We've got 13 tracks on this, by the way, that I've got to review. Mark Key. He's got a high-pitched tone, but very cool. Great melodic hard rock song. Some cool chugging guitar chords. Really catchy groove to this song. One of the best songs on the album. And this album ends with a very cool song as well. Tears of the Clown. This has Eric Kramer. He's got a very Steve Perry-esque vocal. He comes from a band called Simulacrum. There you go. AOR song, melodic rock, very Journey-esque. Rides along on a nice bass line with keys. Very nice song. Anyone who's a bit worried about this album and the multi-vocalist, because I get worried about that, don't worry. It works. It fucking works amazily. Check this album out. There's some great vocals that have on offer. There's some great songwriting. Congratulations to this solo album from, well, you could call it a solo album, Circus of Rock. He wrote the songs. Mirka Rantanen from King Company. He's done a great album here. Can't recommend this enough. I'll see you next time.